Oh hey, what's up internet? Hey guys, it's Bob back at it again with another one of those videos that Bob makes. So anywho, a lot of people getting defunded as far as monetization goes and whatnot from both sides, from the left and the right. Now, if you listen to the left, they'll say, "Oh man, the left is really taking a blow. Oh man, they don't want to hear the lefty side of things." And if you listen to the right, they're all crying, "Boo-hoo, the leftist media is censoring us." Ugh. So both sides are getting hit, but I guess not many people cross over to the left and the right to see what's really going down. And it seems like people, that have either viewpoint are being demonetized on a mass scale. So I just wanted to let everyone know that it's not just the left, and it's not just the right. Everyone's getting demonetized. Patreon has taken sides. They've taken down some of the people from the alt-right, and they've deleted accounts from the I hate that term, alt-right, alt-left. It sounds so stupid and cringy. So they've demonetized both sides of the scale. So it is so cringy. But anywho, we'll look back at this in history and be like, wow, we were acting like real stupid idiot assholes. So it's not just the snowflakes that are getting hit. It's also what is the opposite of a snowflake? Rocks are getting hit too, since we have to come up with terms and stupid things to insult each other. It's also dumb. So yeah, just wanted to let everyone know it's not just YouTube. It's the Patreons, the Amazons of the world. They don't want any part to do with any of this. So if they're acting, well, YouTube's doing it the right way. They're just cutting off funding. That's not censorship. If your goal in this whole thing is to make money off of unpopular opinions, that's a pretty bad business practice. As a business, that's not sustainable. There's only so far you can go with, unpopular opinions and trying to make money off of trolling the internet. What else was I going to say about all those things? Yeah, that shouldn't be the reason why you create anything. Because, money's nice and all, but if it went away yesterday, if it went away today, are you going to stop creating? Because then the point of you creating and begging. Okay, so a lot of the people that are getting defunded are asking their audience for money. They're not begging, they're providing a service. My quality entertainment, me ranting at a camera for X amount of minutes, is a quality service, and you should pay people money for that. Maybe if you really enjoy the creator and you're really into what they're doing, maybe, but probably not. Probably not. I've never supported anyone through Patreon, and nor I will never support anyone through a Patreon type service, because both the sides need to boycott Patreon because they are just up and deleting people off their platform that have the opinions they don't like. And as far as I can tell, it's if you go a little bit too far to the right, we don't like that opinion. or if you go a little bit too far to the left, oh, we don't like that opinion. But it's the more extreme opinions that they really are hitting the hardest. So if this is your business model, if you want to make money on the internet, I would suggest there's people scalping tickets for, I guess, football game, maybe? I don't know. That means my ride home's not going to be nice because there's going to be a lot of traffic through the stadium. I went down the stadium road, and it's not a great idea when there's footballs going on, but I'll try to make it through there. Anywho, I was saying about the demonetization on a mass scale isn't censorship. It's not. If they totally took your videos down, then yes, that's censorship. If they muted your audio when you went to upload, yes, that's censorship. But taking the little couple dollars you make off of ad revenue isn't censorship. And to be like, oh yeah, I am the underdog here because companies don't want to put ads on my very racy videos talking about how the Ku Klux Klan is right. And yeah, of course companies don't want to put ads on that kind of shit. People don't want to put ads on, the other side of the coin. Like, it's all a free speech thing, right? So you should be able to say what you want, and you still are. You can still say whatever the hell you want to say. But don't expect companies to roll ads if you have an unpopular opinion. It's just stupid. It doesn't make any business sense. Not that I'm Mr. Business Sense and Mr. Business 101 or anything. But getting into this game, when I first started making L videos, there were no ads and there was no people weren't as money grubbing, like pay me as they are now. Now creators are totally about them Benjamins because they've seen how much monies people can make doing this stuff if they have a large enough following. And if you have a large enough following, your opinions can be very powerful. So either ways, when I first started, it was a lot nicer of a... YouTube was a nice place. There was actual creators that would interact with each other without profits being talked about and without compensation. They would just collab and they would just do stuff and make response videos, and it was a real kind of community. And you don't see that much on the YouTube side of things anymore. If you head on over to vid.me, it's a little bit more better as far as the community goes, because they're doing it in a different model. They're not doing it so every creator feels like each other's competition. They're making it so fans, if they want, they can opt to subscribe to a channel, which is actually a monthly revenue thing. If they're into them, then that's how they make their Benjamins. They're not trying to go after... They do have ads, and if you do use VidMe, I recommend you turn on turn off your ad block for that website, whitelist it, because otherwise they're gonna look to the creator and be like, oh, we're gonna need a cut of that monies just to keep afloat, because they got staff and whatnot. But so yeah, if you're using them, please turn on the whitelist for the ad block on the VidMe servers side of things, vid.me. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the video around here. I like to go over 10 minutes so I can get that sweet ad money. I'm just kidding. But yeah, just know that there's a difference between censorship and demonetization. Don't cry me a river because your videos aren't suitable for ads. If you say butthole and Google in the same sentence and then expect Google to put ads on your butthole Google video, it's not gonna work out. Nobody wants to put ads on your butthole. Stop using such potty mouth. Quit saying butthole. But yeah, people are getting blacklisted, and that's a little unfair. But like, listen, if you're 90% of your content is bashing other people's viewpoints, then maybe you're not ad friendly. You know, maybe you need to reconsider your content and rethink about how. You know, PewDiePie did it. As we know, PewDiePie was a Nazi for a while, and he was hailing Hitlers and doing all the other crazy stuffs. Poo's gotten in a little bit of trouble. Disney fired him. Well, the company Maker Studio fired him for, you know, being a Nazi. But he came back. Disney didn't take him back or anything, but now he's family-friendly Felix, and he's back in the good graces of the advertisers, the ad peoples. So if you want to be, you know, in the good graces of the ad peoples, then make different content. Maybe even make a new channel if you've been blacklisted so bad that, you know, you're like, oh, but I have a following here, and I have a bunch of racists that follow me and support what I do. Yeah, keep different company. Stop trolling the internet and bashing other people's ideals. You know, instead of doing all that, come up with your own ideals. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's gonna make you the big monies on the YouTubes. Not that there's any more big monies on YouTubes. That's not a thing anymore. So Google's not paying out the big paychecks. Well, they still are. There's still money in there, but those days are numbered. Susan is dedicated to running that company into the ground. So I don't know how much longer Big Money Susan can keep on dishing out these paychecks. I'm just kidding. Susan's the best CEO we've seen in a long time. Much respect, Susan. Keep up the great job. I'm sure there's some hashtags in there that I'd like to say, but whichever. Oh, in other news, I know I said I'd stop the video like 3 minutes ago because it's okay. As long as I don't go over the 20-minute mark, I'm cool. That's my limit now, because I signed up with a multi-channel network, and these guys are the biggest ripoff ever. Multi-channel networks do absolutely zero for you and take 40 to 60% of your YouTube monies, and that's their job. That's all they do, is they just take your money. I signed up for a reason though. Like, I have a plan, and hopefully it works out to my benefit. No, the one I signed up for is, don't ever sign up for these things, by the way. You're better representing yourself. But I was gonna see if I could get my old channel back. Probably not, because these guys don't actually do anything. They might write YouTube a letter though. And I also was interested in their uploading platform. But now that I look at how it uploads, it's not so cool. Did I mention the network name? It's Freedom Network. I know there's lots of videos that say, hey, these people rip you off, don't go with them. But I went with them. they have an uploader. I don't know if a lot of these networks have uploaders now, but instead of downloading all my content and re-uploading it, which would take me days, if not weeks to do, they have a little website that lets you upload, I think it's like 3 or 4 at a time to the network, the other platform that you want your videos are on. So if I have a video on YouTube and I want it on Facebook, it'll re-upload it without me like actually have to download it or anything, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really making money on YouTube either way, so I figured I could sign up with the multi-channel network, let them have the 2 or 3 pennies that I'm making a month, and use their tools, because their tools are actually kind of nice. I did realize that the uploader only uploads to 720, which might be an issue if I cared. But as long as all my videos get over there, I don't really care. 720 is fine. It's not the most crisp resolution ever. You know, it'd be better if it was 1080 or 4K. But it'll do. Now I'm just rambling, so there you go. You're updated on on the back end. You know how things are working. You know how these videos are migrating all over the place now. Because that was originally the plan, is to upload to everything. And I couldn't find a real good tool that didn't cost money to do it, so I had to join a multi-channel